next speakers, if you have the interest in the dual degree, Wendy is just come back from France, and she will share with you her dual degree experience. Let's welcome Wendy.
Hello everyone. Okay, so before I introduce myself, I would like to ask you some questions that you already have been triggered before from from professors and from Kyle's speech. Is that why are you interested in knowing IMBA, and why are you sitting here today with us? So there are some possible answers to these questions. Maybe you want international engagement, or you would like to explore yourself with more potentials, or maybe you are thinking about your career path. So, as you know that our class profile is very multinational. From international class profile, actually IMBA have the ability to bring us more to immersely explore ourselves overseas. And here comes, we introduce dual degree. And since Professor Jason has mentioned that IMBA has the earliest and the best dual degree program in Taiwan, I much agree on this one. And also Kyle just recommend you to take a look on this. So this is the reason why I'm here today, to share you with my own experience as someone attending dual degree program just coming back from France and in May this year. So currently I'm a MA in China Development Financial Holding Companies, and 2 years before this, from 2020, I'm an IMBA student, first grade in NCCU. And then the next year, I attend the dual degree program to study in France. Before that, you can also see I'm also an undergraduate student in NCCU Commerce School. So I think already you are here is a good choice because NCCU is very well known for its international connections around the world, which provide you with the most opportunity, no matter you want to be an exchange students or especially for IMBA, for us to be a dual degree student. So here we can see that the exact numbers we have in terms of the global partner schools. In US, as I mentioned, Purdue, and in Europe, there are more. We have 8 of them, which 5 are in France, and 2 in Germany, and 1 in Austria. As the above on the left-hand side is ESCP, and this is the topic I want to share with you today because the school I attend dual degree is in ESCP, France. And the exact location is actually in Paris. And why we say this is a very good school is that they received the number 5 worldwide ranking best program, especially for their MIM program. And I would like to let you know that when IMBA sign a contract with the partner school, they are not going to say, okay, we are just in a school level. They are say very specific to say, IMBA program under NCCU would like to sign a contract with a certain program in your school. So this is how we have a contract in ESCP. And MIM is the very program and the reason why they receive such high ranking worldwide from Financial Times. And another thing to mention is that they have also very multinational student profile in the world, but of course it's a little bit different. In Taiwan, we have more opportunity to approach more students from Asia, but when I study in Europe, we have more opportunity to approach European students, such as French, they are local students, and Italian, and some students from Asia as well, China and India. and other students are more in Europe. And we have another very special experience is that this school actually asked us to have mandatory French lessons. Another thing that we want to share that this school is very, very city-centered. So they have very essential, so small campus without student dorms. The other thing is that they are very expertise on their job platform, which help students to get a job, but also help the companies to have a very good student profile, a pool for them to hire people. But being a dual degree student, the calendar is very intensive. This is only the calendar that I have related to curricular events. So these are mainly about my courses, and you can see on Wednesday night, I have ballet dancing course. And this is an extracurricular one, but also offered by ESCP, the dual degree school. And the reason why our schedule is very intensive is because of the requirement for dual degree students is different from a normal, like for example, an exchange student. Because I was an exchange student in undergraduate, like 8 years ago in NCCU as well. So ESCP, they count their credits on ECTS, and they require at least 46 ECTS just on management courses. And other unselective courses, elective courses, should be counted on other criteria. And they also demand us to attend 2 seminars. And a very special French lesson requirement also apply to us, which means that I have to push myself to really learn another new language in France. And they also require professional experience, which would be very easy for us because this is the basic requirement that IMBA requires. And also the thesis validation is also a very basic one, just the same for IMBA. So again, I would like to say DD students are more busy than exchange school students. And there's something that we may get very interested in is their job seeking platform. They call it Job Teaser. And this platform actually allows us to upload our CVs to get exposed to the HRs or job hunters in France. And then they will come up to this very same platform to search the talents they want. And even they can connect you on this platform and hold the video interview through this platform. So this is a very convenient platform in terms of they contain the very starting point to the end point of the whole hiring process. And what's very sweet for this school is that they actually provide even some CV templates, or if you are not comfortable being a foreigner to seek a job in France, they have one-on-one consultants, and they also offer one-to-many the workshop to guide foreign students how to seek job in France and how to prepare your mindset in terms of doing so. Of course, the most precious experience for me is really to be there and exchange my ideas with students from different worlds. For example, in the pictures of the left-hand side, they are French and Italians, and the other one is Taiwanese as well. So we hang out together a lot in terms of study and in terms of some hanging out together to do some traveling. And the other one is about Paris. Some very essential experience is that this school actually holds gala night events, so that I really feel like we have an experience to be in the movie. And some are the very special for this ESCP school is that they have a broad selection for you to have sports events in the school. So ballet is what I've chosen, and there are also like mountain climbing, and also you can get to horse riding because we have one alumni who attended dual degree in ESCP previous than me. She chose to have horse riding class in ESCP. And the other one is that, of course, as a student studying abroad, you will be a nice cook when you are coming back to Taiwan. So this is some general advice I would like to provide with you, is that actually you need to make the most of the resources which are available to you. But before that, you may like to think about what kind of resource I need and what kind of resource match the development I want in the future. And the second one is that you need to consider your time capacity, because being a dual degree student, although you can have your first year like the other students studying in Taiwan, maybe having a job at the same time. But in your second year, you must be there. So you may want to take a long leave to your job or even have some small post in your career at that time. And the other one is, of course, economic capacity, that this school will going to show their requirements and the basic standard of living in Paris to give us some color and some ideas on that. And the other one, I would highly recommend, if I can redo my dual degree again, I would try to learn French language in Taiwan first before going there, because as you know, in terms of language, that is a very excluding country. So it would be more opportunity for me to explore if I can be a certain degree of familiar on French language. But the last but not least recommendation I would like to conclude my sharing today is to be dare to dream. No matter you choose to study in IMBA for 2 years or 1 year in NCCU and 1 year in the partner school of dual degree, you are here and exposed to a lot of treasures, resources that waited for you to explore. So explore them, explore yourself, be dare to dream. Thank you.
Merci beaucoup,